Three. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mark with Limo Marketer, and I am here with Clinton and Mariah from Manton Transportation. Thank you guys so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, so we've been working together now. It's only been like 6-8 weeks. About how long?
2 months.
It's been
2 months.
We're
Almost?
going on I think we're going on our fourth month.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Mariah earlier, and she was telling me about Clinton, and you guys have given me a referral already, and so I was like, hey, let's do a quick interview, because you guys are like, your trajectory is incredible right now. Because when I first met you guys, and it was Mariah who I spoke with, you guys were just kind of getting going, right? Or had you been doing?
A year before the pandemic, and then the pandemic came, and then after the pandemic, we got up with signed on with you guys.
Okay. And so before, so when did you start your business? Was it 2 years ago then, or
2019?
20? Oh man, what a great time!
Yeah.
Right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so you guys started, and you're in your vehicle right now, correct?
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. And so you guys started, you bought this vehicle, and you just started doing like affiliate work, or what were you guys doing to get business?
We were. How did we do it?
Well, I first started like kind of advertising through Facebook, and I didn't really know anything about Google or anything like that. And oh my God, I feel like I was taking pictures of the van, and I was posting pictures of the van on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, and I was doing all kinds of social media, but I wasn't seeing any results. Okay. And when I came across your page on Facebook one day, I stopped for that minute to just kind of hear what you were saying. And I don't know if you remember, we were talking about the Google budget. Or you were talking about the Google budget.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so then I tried doing the Google thing on my own,
Yeah.
like without the landing page.
Yep.
And it started working. It does work. It does work.
Oh, sure.
But I feel like my website wasn't a landing page per se. Like it wasn't like a quick thing for them to get a quote,
Yep.
like it is with you now. And when I signed up with you, I spoke to Clinton, and I said, honey, I think we have to try this if we want this business to grow, because I need the intelligence of somebody else to help me, because this is so new to me that, I'm never gonna get, the wisdom by myself. So that's when I reached out to you. And I think we started at $20 a budget.
Yeah.
If you recall.
And you're saying if it was just you, Clinton, might not have happened, right?
Never.
She twisted the arm, convinced me, and because I work very hard, and I not want to know where my money is going.
Yeah.
And honesty goes a long way. And I feel like, you can say all you want, but if you back it up, power to you, and my apologies. So you said it takes time, but to be honest, it didn't take any time at all.
It didn't. I mean, it was just like an overnight thing.
And next thing you know, it's just like, wow. And then after the first month, and then the second month, and after the second month, I said, we need his address. I got to get this guy a Christmas card.
No, I remember talking to Mariah, and she was like, yeah, I don't know, like, talking over Clinton, and, I'm like, because I hear this a lot.
I'm always a skeptic person, and I'm scared to try new things. And Maria just keeps pushing me, like, if you want this to happen, you need help. You need somebody that can help you get to where you need to be. And in anything, everybody, you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
You need that help.
Absolutely.
And when I first came here, I had somebody gave me a job, and I worked for them, and I still work for them, and I still do my own thing. But at the same time, I want to do what's best for me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
And with the help that you've given us, like I told Jeff, I said, the guy I referred you to, I said, listen, this guy's amazing. And every time I go online, he's always got new clients. And I'm like, well, if he's doing all this, he's doing something right.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I vouch for this guy. I haven't even met him yet.
For real, Mark.
I get it.
You
Look,
better give me his address.
there's a lot of, it's sometimes it's hard to find, and you hear a lot of like horror stories, or if you've tried on before and it doesn't work out, especially if it's happened to you a few times. Have you ever? I'm your first marketing company.
That is very first.
So you guys lucked out, man. You guys lucked out. I just gotta say, you lucked out.
Let me just say, I believe in the higher power, and I was like, God, I need you to guide me. Like, guide me. Because I need you to put the person that's going to be the person before me. So when you came on, I said, okay, he's the guy.
Yeah.
Like that. It was like instant. He's the guy.
I could tell you were certain. You were certain.
I was.
You're like, let's do this. Clinton took a little persuading. He's like, show me the money. Show me the money.
Oh, money has a lot to do with it. But when you go through a pandemic and any business, and a lot of businesses went out of business through pandemic, a lot of limo businesses lost vehicles for that. You start worrying, and anxiety kicks in, and stress kicks in. Like, are we going to make this? And I got one van. And I talk to other companies, and I don't talk my business, what I make, and that's nobody's business. But I tell them, it's been that good, and how many jobs I've gotten. Mm-hmm. And they're impressed. Like, wow, you've been doing this for how long? That's it. And you make that much a month off one vehicle. Yeah. I strive, because in this business, you're going to have good weeks, good months, bad months. Yeah. So it's all, you take advantage of those good months, because when those bad months come, they could be, look what, no one predicted the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, exactly.
And so I didn't drive nobody for 10 months, but I still had to pay car insurance. Mm-hmm. I had to make a vehicle payment. Mm-hmm. I have a more, so that being said, since I've been with you, like, wow, is all I can say is wow. Yeah. I'm so impressed. Uh-huh.
So what do you guys do? You must farm out stuff then.
I farm out very little though. It's just so happens.
Really?
Very little.
I probably farm out maybe less than 3% of my jobs.
Wow, that's awesome. So you guys are actually doing all these, because I see how many leads you guys get. I don't know how many jobs you get. I just
tell them what happened today.
Oh my God, Mark! I have to tell Mark this. We remember I was speaking to you earlier, and I said to you, I have to go pick up clients, so I gotta go. So we went to pick up the client, and you know where she found us? And she literally told me, she goes, do you know that you're on the Disney webpage? I said, what are you talking about?
Because they have a Disney webpage where they refer each other.
The people referring each other. She has
no way.
I am not.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not kidding, Mark. She said, you guys are on there like hot cakes.
Yeah. She said we got like 7 people referred us to her.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Okay. All right. You guys, that is so weird. So the other client I was telling you about on the phone, who's like went, and just did 90 grand. And I think it was October. But he was under 10 and he's in New York. That's what happened to him. He met some mom whose kid goes to NYU, not a Disney page, but same sort of thing. And she posted about his business in a Facebook group for parents of kids that go to NYU. Yes. And now he just, to this day, he still gets 15 to 20 jobs a week just from this. Everyone uses him. Yeah. And it sounds like you guys are getting that same traction, but for Disney.
Yeah.
We
didn't even know this.
We didn't know.
And it's like mind blown, because a lady that I'll tell you another story. A lady, I worked for another company, and this was like 3 years ago. Yeah. And I get a text, hey, Clint, it's me. I'm like, well, who's this? Because I don't. So when you do affiliate work, they have their phone numbers on the invoice. Yeah. So she had my name. So she Googled my wife's and found me on Facebook with my wife's Facebook. Yeah. And then she found out I had my own company, and she booked me. And then she raves about telling everybody. Then the next day comes, the lady said, did you drive my friend yesterday? I'm like, yeah. She goes, what are the odds?
We didn't know that she was from the other company.
She got back from vacation.
No
said,
way.
Go to Disney. You got to do Manton Transportation. Clinton is amazing.
She went crazy.
She went crazy.
Oh my God, do you know who I got as a driver?
That is so great.
I was like, are you okay?
Excited about a driver. Like, who gets excited about a driver?
She was that excited. That's awesome.
Well,
to
you can
feel.
see the reviews we get. It's
No,
amazing.
no. Well, so you guys like you're in the perfect spot because like obviously what you do, I don't know what you do when you're driving these people, Clinton. Do you put on like a comedy show or something?
I do.
Because the reviews, like that is one thing I can't do for a business, right? I can't give them good drivers and like make sure their clients have a good experience. But that's why I think you guys are just like set to explode because you have everything in place now. You have everything in place. And so
and we're working on a second vehicle too. So
nice. Well, I guess so. You're probably gonna get it soon. That's incredible. And so you're probably doing what 3-4 times more rides than you were doing prior to us working together, or 2 times, or
I'm gonna say more than that.
I'm gonna say because
we used to do 10 jobs a week.
Okay.
Yeah. 8 to 10 in the beginning.
I would say we would literally do 35 jobs a month.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now we're doing like
100. No, what 60 to no about
60
to
80 jobs
a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, Clinton, you must be working around the clock, man. Are you doing all
I put it this way. I work, it don't seem like I'm not working now.
Yeah.
But I do work a lot. But my rest is very important because anybody can tell you who drives. I mean, we drove a guy to Key Largo. He just booked twice with us now, and we got 10-hour charters in Tampa with the same guy.
Oh yeah, he's a repeat.
He's a repeat, and you know, he lives in the nice area of Windermere. So you know, that's very hard to get clientele over there. We just got a judge now that's going to be booking with us like 3 times a week. So
Yeah.
So it's just
he literally said to me, and I didn't know who I was speaking to because you just never know who you're speaking to. Truly, you know.
Yeah.
He said to me, you know, I'm gonna be using you guys a lot because I'm very unhappy with whoever I was before, and I'm like, okay.
Oh no, tell about the other guy.
Like, I found it to be strange, so then I Googled the guy, and I'm like, judge. Okay.
No, tell about the other. How about the guy that called us back?
Yes.
What about the guy that called back? Because the price wise, and he said he went with us.
So I have a little small testimony. And I think I told you earlier too. This guy, he said, you know, I was shopping around, Maria. Come into the camera. Okay. I was shopping around, Maria, and I got a cheaper quote. But since you are such a speedy, like answering to me and every question that you
customer service.
You
guys are a great team, by the way.
Amazing.
We try to be.
I have to go with you, Maria. I have to go.
And he booked with us.
He booked with us. I mean, this guy, and he turned out to be like a major manager of some.
But is he booking like 5 more trips with us?
He booked like 3 times.
3 more times.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Texas. From Texas. Every time he comes from Texas, so he, you know, we drive him. But he's like, he runs some sort of a car dealer down there.
Yeah.
So he's like
it's a comedy show. Like I always say, be yourself.
Yeah.
Just be who you are. And I'm always being myself. And I remember once, real quick story that this is a few years ago, I drove 4 young girls to the villages to visit their grandparents. Now the girls were 16 and under, and it's an hour ride, a little over an hour, 15-minute ride. And we drove there. So the grandfather left a review. He said, I haven't seen my grandkids in so long, and they were very happy. The second best thing on this trip was Clinton, the driver. Like, who says that?
Wow.
Yeah.
I see why you guys are killing it, man. You're like the ultimate team. You're like Jordan and Pippen.
Sometimes people are too professional. Sometimes that's nice, corporate, but people just want to have a good time. It's like going to the haircut. Yeah, that's all. And I'm different. I feel like I'm different than other companies because this is who I am. Yes. People know I'm not faking it.
Yep.
And
it's just genuine.
It's genuine. I'm very genuine.
That's it right there.
Our clients, yeah. And when you're personable and you just yourself, you don't have to sell it.
I get hugs when they come down from the escalator because we do the meet and greet. Oh my God, Clinton, I haven't seen you in 2 years. I get hugs. I get gifts, wine dinners.
Bottles. This one lady that I booked like a couple of days ago. It was like a quick transfer, and she was only going to be here 2 days, and she was going to head back. She was here just for a meeting. As I'm bringing her back to the airport, she's like, "Bring it in, Maria. Bring it in. I need the hug."
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Like, okay. Yes,
That is awesome. And so, lastly, so the quick response, that's been huge, right? You guys,
Oh my God. Let me just say this. I drive, I mean, they love the ride, but people always say this. And when I come home from a job, I let Maria know, like, wow, honey, you're killing it, because a lot of people say how the quick response, we follow up. And I always tell the clients, either way, let us know either way. We found, and then you get nice people that actually say, we found the cheaper price. We did one lady, found it like $150 cheaper. And I said, and I learned this from an affiliate, make sure they got insurance to cover this.
yeah,
Because a lot of times these companies are
Transportation
cover
insurance.
insurance, like commercial insurance. And she called back and they said no. And then she came, call me back, said, I'm going to book with you guys.
no
Because
way.
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
being informative to them.
Yeah.
I don't want
That
them to
is
get
such,
people-
that's so smart. That is so
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
And I learned that from another driver. It said
driver,
to say that to the clientele. If you find it that much cheaper, make sure they have commercial insurance.
Be wary. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely,
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you guys both then use the app to like respond, or is it mainly you, Maria, or?
Well, he receives the text, and I receive it the same one as an email. So
Yep.
as he's emailing, I'm texting them.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Same.
And
Because
that's
if
what
she's
they like.
busy,
Yeah.
if she's busy, I'll say, hun, did you see that come in? And she said, yeah, can you answer it?
Before we answer, we
So we try to
get in
we
contact.
communicate with each other, so we answer that quickly.
Mhm, mhm.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's been helpful then,
Oh
using
my God.
the limo marketer app.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And, once he gives a quote, then I take over completely.
Yeah.
You know, if they want
Nice.
to book, if they have any other questions, then that's my side.
I mean,
you know,
it's amazing how
Yeah.
when you see, like, it's been consistent since we've been on with you, and it's just it's amazing. Like, I never thought I wanted to get big, but I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly.
You're like, whoa.
yeah,
And I'd rather have
Yeah.
quickly than work 3 or 4 years to get to where I need to be.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Amen.
and we're learning as we're still going. You know?
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I change a little something here, and I think that I could better this or I could better that. But you know, we try to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
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 We don't want
That's
to change too much because it's working what we have now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. What's the
Yeah.
next vehicle going to be?
Oh, I'm thinking I really want the Wagoneer, but it's a little out of my price range. Until you get me 50,000 a month, then I can get it.
Okay.
But-
Well, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah. But I'm going to probably go with either an Escalade or an Expedition. But it's going to be a
Nice.
Suburban, some type of SUV, because the van is nice. This van's going to be probably going to trade in next year and get the higher top one.
Okay.
So, or like almost like a Sprinter, but I'm going to get the Ford Transit.
Nice.
and,
Okay.
So they're going to get a couple newer vehicles, but yes, definitely the Suburban type vehicle next year, January. I'm looking for.
amen.
Nice.
That way, if I
Yeah.
get double, triple what I'm doing now, life would be good. I could retire earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can get there, guys. I'm
Oh,
pretty.
I know we
Yeah.
can. I'm trusting in you because I believe you.
No,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
there 100% because I've got like the A team, and you have the software you need, the leads you need.
Yes.
Yes.
Like Maria, you're talking to them on the phone. They love
Yeah.
you. They love the ride. Like, just you have every piece right now. Now it's just about scaling it, doing more
Yes.
of everything. And
Yes.
I'm excited to see you guys grow.
Oh,
this
I'm
thing.
excited too. I mean, I want to get to the point where to do that kind of volume that I can actually hire somebody to do the phone answering the calls. The only problem is, and I hate to be shallow by saying this, is hard to find a driver like me.
No,
So-
well, that's what I was gonna say, right?
Yeah, it's hard. And I got regulars that would miss me. So I can't say I'm going to retire anytime soon.
Yeah.
I would probably
Yeah.
still drive
Yeah.
because this atmosphere is stress-free, and especially a man in his 50s. So
Yeah.
I get to do what I want to do, and I enjoy doing it. And that in itself is a reward. You know?
Yeah, you know, they say if you enjoy what you're doing, it's not really work. So
That's what another thing I was gonna say. I can tell you guys both enjoy this. You like
Yeah.
it's rewarding for you, and so many
Yes.
people
Yeah.
yes.
they don't feel that way, and that's why you guys are crushing it, because you
Yeah.
can't compete against people who love what they do. And
Yes.
you probably get that feeling when someone has a great ride and it made
Yeah.
their trip that much better. It
Yeah.
just
Yes.
feels good, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Definitely.
absolutely. And it makes all the difference. You know, sometimes they just need even just a kind word, you know, but
Yeah.
change their day. You know what I mean?
Like, she'll go drive for me because I'll be busy doing something else. So she'll go do a job for me. Just one person, something easy for her.
Yeah.
And maybe she's like, oh, I don't really want to do it. And then she does it. She comes home. She goes, oh my God, honey, that lady was so awesome. That lady was so nice.
Yeah.
So and then she likes doing it because she meets we meet just, celebrities, regular
Oh,
people.
sure.
You just never know who
Never
you're
know.
gonna meet.
Yeah.
I mean, if I sit here and tell you the celebrities that we have met and driven,
It's just amazing.
you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
There's no
And
way.
those are
Wow.
referrals from other
Yeah.
companies. So, and another thing real quick I wanted to say is I don't have a black vehicle. My van is silver.
Yep.
And I've never had any complaints. And I know it's good for corporate because that's what they like.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the point is I couldn't find a black vehicle because Amazon's buying them all up.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's very hard to find a vehicle right now.
Yeah.
So that being said, the drive, the customer service, it's a newer vehicle, AC works, everything's nice conversation. So that in itself, I think is almost a
yeah.
stereotype because it's a black vehicle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not, I would like to have one, but I haven't had any complaints yet.
Yeah.
No.
Well, look, it's one of those things that I think you found out it's not something you have to have, right?
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
Because once they get on the inside, they're with you, they're comfortable,
Exactly.
AC's
Well,
working.
I'll tell you one more
Amen.
thing too. I had an affiliate that wouldn't give me any work because my vehicle wasn't black. This is true story.
He's missing
Come to
out.
find out, somebody referred him to me and say, hey, can we get Clinton? And now he has to give me work.
That is
Small
too
world.
funny.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, 'cause
too funny.
he makes money. He makes a commission for me to do his job,
Yeah.
but they want me as their driver. And he's
Mhm.
like, man, okay, I guess I'm going to have to, Clinton.
Hey, if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does.
Yeah, I don't know what is either.
Amen.
It is what it is. But we make the best of every situation. My wife and I, we do the best that we can do. We're not saying we're better than any other company, but we're good at what we do. And
Yeah.
and the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Exactly. The proof is in the growth you guys have seen.
Yes,
It's incredible.
yes.
I mean, I don't even
Yes.
know how many reviews you have now, but it's a lot. And you
Yeah.
just started pretty much. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Because
hey,
Go ahead.
oh
if
no,
you
I was
look
going to
at
say,
it-
what would you say to anyone because look, I think a lot of people are probably, they've either tried marketing before and it didn't work, or look, more people are like you, Clinton, than they are you, Maria, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? If I had to say anything, is to succeed you have to fail. Obviously, that's a cliche saying. That being said, you got to be open-minded. You know what? Take a chance. In any business, you got to spend money to make money.
Mhm.
Maria was telling me, hey, this is what we got to. This is the budget. I'm like, oh my God,
You're
She's
gonna
like,
kill my budget.
you're gonna kill my.
It's gonna be this much lower. Do you see the numbers
Yeah, yeah.
going down?
Yeah. So that being said, I would honestly tell anybody, you know what? If what you have is not working, that means you need to try something else.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, is go out on something, and she'll vouch for me. If I was by myself, I would not be on this conversation with you. But
Yeah.
she has opened my mind to say, hey, look, if you want this the way you want it to be, we need help.
We need Mark.
And Mark, and
Yeah.
I tell you, when I talk
Yeah.
to Jeff, I say the same thing. I'm like, this guy, my phone doesn't stop ringing.
Yeah.
It's always blowing up, and that's what I want. And
Yeah.
and that's what I asked for from you, and you succeeded.
Yes.
So that's all I can say.
Mhm. I mean, I have on my website that we open from 7 to 11 at night.
Yeah.
I have clients calling me at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Did
And
not
I'll tell you
see
what
my
else is
time?
real quick what she's done. So a lot of times we get calls late at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have time to make an invoice.
Yeah.
So Maria got these little stickers I put in my vehicle from Venmo and Cash App. So you can just, when you get in the car,
That's
you can pay me.
beautiful.
and once you pay me and my phone pings that I received the payment, I drive off.
That's
Mhm.
What an ingenious idea.
That is beautiful. What a
Yeah.
great freaking idea. I love
Yeah,
it.
look,
Let me
see if
show
you
you.
can see. See right there?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Are you there, Mark?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let me see.
Is it right on the window?
Yep.
Oh, that is so awesome. What a great idea.
Yeah.
That
So
is
because
beautiful.
I used to have the clients. Oh, do you guys have rings? Do you guys have the Venmo? Do you guys have the Cash App? I'm like, oh my
So when you
God.
do late night jobs, you don't have time to create an invoice. This is the
Yeah.
best way.
Well, not only that, I don't want to stop the vehicle to look for it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do a sticker. So I put both of them together on one sticker. created it on Vistaprint,
Yeah.
and they sent them. They're all over, all the way to the back.
That
People
is,
don't have
I
cash?
haven't heard of that before. That is such a great idea.
See
Whoa, we
that? You
got an
see that?
innovator here. Innovator.
Higher
Well, you-
power.
When people say I don't have, they'll say I don't have any cash. Tip
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Hey, perfect. You got a
Yeah,
phone? I know you do. I love it. Oh my God. Hey, thank you guys so much for
You're welcome,
doing
sir.
this.
You're
Like,
welcome.
this is the
Anytime.
best part of what I do is like stuff like this. I love it that you guys are crushing it. I can't wait to see the evolution.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, I just
Amen.
want to say thank you for the hard work that you make it look easy for us. So I thank you for
Yes.
that.
Yeah, you guys are
Everything that
welcome.
you do in the
And
background.
I like that, when Maria needs help or something, you guys are always there. So we do appreciate
Yeah.
that. I know you guys are
course.
busy,
Yeah.
but to take that little time out to help us out, I think.
Yeah, it makes all the difference, right?
Sir,
Yeah,
yes, sir,
yeah.
yes, sir.
And Jen too, to her, I said thank you so
Oh
much.
yeah, no, she's a real MVP. She's the one who's, day
That's
to
the
day.
big boss.
Exactly. So, hey, thank you guys again.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.